I started Rescue Express because I feel like our society has not really gotten to the point of where we ought to be with regard to animals' rights and animals' comfort. I think there's just still way too much suffering in the shelters. If it wasn't for Rescue Express, the 3,500 animals that we transported out of the Southern California shelters last year would certainly not have survived. A big part of the reason that we were able to save 3,500 animals last year is our network of rescue partners. The rescue partners in Southern California are taking the dogs out of the shelters. We were transporting the animals, and the rescue groups in the north are taking those animals and finding forever homes for them.
So if it wasn't for Rescue Express, this little guy might have ended up in the shelter yesterday. I got a call that he was being surrendered, and I didn't have a spot for him, and I didn't know what to do. So I called my friend in Oregon, and her rescue, Northwest Dog Project, had a spot open for this little guy. And then I called Stephanie with Rescue Express, and lo and behold, she had a spot to put him on transport. So he went from almost getting dumped at the shelter to now, tomorrow morning, going to wake up in a beautiful rescue in Oregon, and they'll help him find his forever home up there.
Rescue Express is like a pipeline that helps us get our dogs into other states that need more animals, whereas we're full all the time. Without their backing, we wouldn't be able to save as many dogs as we do.
How does Rescue Express help our organization? In many ways. First of all, we don't have the finances to be able to make a lot of the transports that require us transporting to places in Oregon, Washington. We have many rescue groups that will work with us there, but we just don't have the funds, being a small group, to make that happen on a regular basis.
All of these animals are on shelter lists for euthanasia. So without a transport service like Rescue Express, these animals would not be saved, they would not be alive. We have a dog right now, her name is Gwen, and she delivered on the last transport. And she was slated for euthanasia the day that she loaded up on the transport.
These dogs are great dogs. They just were owned by people that never committed to them.
One of the greatest aspects of what we do is to see an animal that gets on the transport on Saturday morning, afraid. And then 2 weeks later, we see the dog in somebody's arms, and he's happy and healthy, and that's a good feeling for us.